Hello, everyone. Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It, and this weekend Netflix dropped the new Netflix original Fatal Affair starring Nia Long and Omar Epps, and I'll give you my thoughts right after the jump. Real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell below anytime we have something. You will be among the first to know. Now, let's talk about this flick. They filmed stuff. That's the best and shortest answer that I can say in reaction to this flick. I just finished watching it. This movie is what happens when you mix a bad made-for-TV BET movie with a bad horror movie, and you merge them, and this is what comes of it. And it sucks because I think that Nia Long and Omar Epps, genuinely, when I've seen them, generally they are good actors, and they put forth a performance that is interesting to watch and is entertaining to watch at the very least. Now, look, I know nobody went into this movie trying to make an Oscar-type film, so I'm judging this based on being one of those B movies that you would probably watch, like Obsessed or Fatal Attraction, those type of films. This doesn't hold a candle to any of those. It is very forced. It is very telegraphed, and I don't know if it's a directing issue, but there are a lot of issues that make Omar Epps almost come off as he's a bad actor, and I know he's not because I've seen him in tons of stuff. It's just they are so on the nose with the things that they're doing, the camera angles, the camera shots. When Dave and Ellie first get David, I'm sorry, when David and Ellie first get interacting, and he's like, he rubs her hand on the back, and there's a quick camera shot just to show that the hand's rubbing on the back. There's no subtlety to any of this, which I think is one of the biggest issues that this movie has. It moves at a pace where things just tumble along and nothing feels built on. I think you also at some point in time you need to try to establish that Ellie and David, there is some type of chemistry or some type of thing that works between them or passion, and it just feels like everyone in this movie, from director to writer to actors, are all just kind of going through the motions, and nothing feels genuine, earned, respected, or that we need to actually take the time to view this film. So I think at the end of the movie, you're kind of just like, why did I do this? Why did they do this? Why are we here? Other than to like produce new content and make new content for Netflix. I think this is a very, very bad movie. And for me, outside of the actress that plays Courtney, I really have nothing positive to say about this film at all. I would suggest you to stay away from it with a 10-foot pole and never bother to click this. And I know right now I think it's number one on Netflix. That happens every week when you put out new stuff, but I think this is going to drop off the face of the planet real fast. Unless people are actively hate watching, which I can see that happening too, especially with Black Twitter. But I think this is a film that we've seen this done better before, in better capable hands of a director with talent on par with what we have here, just probably directed, scripted, and put in a position to succeed as opposed to this blatant position of failure that they have for this. I do want to talk a little bit more about the ending. Slight spoilers. I mean, look, if you know what these type of films are, you know what's going to happen. The person who is attempting to break into the family or to the marriage is going to try to kill everyone in the house, and then they're going to get away, and he's going to die or she's going to die. That's what typically happens. What's weird here is that there's an ending where Ellie, after being tormented and harassed and her friends being hurt, has a moment where she tries to and this is after about a 10-minute montage of them trying to escape. Has David in a situation where her husband Mark and she are safe, and she is holding on to David, who is dangling off of a cliff, and she's trying to actively save him. And there is nothing in this movie that explains why she feels that way. In my brain, based on everything that has happened in this film, based on everything that we've seen, that the fact that they've not had a history for 20 years and all of a sudden he comes back to his life, tries to essentially rape her in a in a bathroom, and then we get to a situation where she's attempting to save him after he's killed both her girlfriend, her daughter's boyfriend, and a cop. Tries to save him and is saddened by the fact that she has to let him die. Doesn't make any sense at all, as do most things in this film not make sense. So on that scale of play it again, Sam, once is enough, or give me a time stone so that I never have to see this film again, you guessed it, I never want to think or talk or see this film ever again. It's that bad. And so that's my opinion. What did you guys think? Have you seen it? I'm curious. I want to hear what other people think about this film, because I watched this and I about halfway through was like, why are we here? So I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it. Go ahead and leave your comments in the comments below. If you haven't already, you can follow us on Twitter at HollywoodADI. You can hit me up on email at HollywoodAlreadyDidIt@gmail.com. We also have a podcast with the same name that is on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that plays podcasts. We are there. This current episode is going to do a reflect on the original X-Men movie from 2000, since we're now in the 20th year end of, geez, it's been a while. But that's it for now. I hope everyone's staying safe, be well, and I'll see you soon. Skip this film, please.